We good. I'll be back.
Cool. Alright.
I almost fell.
Wait, so we just did our recap. Kira, you want to speed read that again?
We see an elevator/train station map thingy on the new gay gazebo. The buttons are Faerun, Principe, Tropos, Strata, Meso, Therm, and Exo, but Exo is blacked out. We go to Atlas's house. His mat is enchanted, so we yeeted it and picked the lock. Inside, a lamp and couch are magical. Also, there's something in the bathroom. The light bulb in the fridge goes in the lamp, and the window's shut with metal shutters. Lights go out. There's a secret doorknob at the bathroom door. It leads to the Infina hallway from the Matrix. We figure this is a great time for a short rest. We round the corner and see 8 suspiciously stationary suits of armor. Not today, Satan. We get to jump with those clearly magical fucks. We beat ass and then say, nah, fuck it, and take over Atlas's house for a slumber party. And that's what you missed on Glee.
I love it. Okay, so you all are back Atlas apartment type thing. And you all go to short rest.
Are we short resting or are we long resting?
I think we're
Whatever.
long resting.
Yeah, because we were going to slumber party it.
Wait. Yeah.
Because we figure there's nobody else coming to the door, right?
Yes, correct. Now that the door is open, you find that there happens to be food in the fridge somehow, and there's food and other things that you can nibble on.
Oh, anybody else notice that there's nibbles now?
Is there
Magical
cake?
nibbles. Is there what?
Is there cake?
Hold on.
Sure.
I'm going to shut the fridge, and I'm going to think of cake. Maybe that's how this works. I'm going to open the fridge. Is there cake?
There is not cake.
Sorry, what's in the fridge?
You
Not
do
cake.
you do smell cake.
I do smell cake.
I'd say
It's
somewhere
not
then.
cake.
Who brought up cake?
You
Well,
hear
there's
a
things
ding.
in the fridge.
What's in the fridge?
Food, but not cake. But I
Well-
smell cake, and now you're back up to speed.
I see. What kind of
You're-
food's in the fridge?
You
Nibbles.
hear a ding.
Is there an oven?
I-
Did anybody check to
Oh
see
my
if the cake
God.
is in the oven?
There's fresh cake?
You look in the
Wait, no, but you have
I'm
to.
gonna look in the oven. No, like, no checking for traps, no fuck all. I'm just
You
throwing
can't-
open the magic
You
oven.
have to let the cake
Okay,
sit
roll-
first.
Lottie's gonna look really pissed off as she pulls out the warm
Finds-
cake.
Wait, make
What's
sure
going
you
on?
got oven mitts.
Hold on. DM is talking.
I said you pull out the cake from the oven.
Oven mitts.
It's good. There's no.
Wait, fuck, do I have mage hand?
Make sure you have oven mitts.
I do, I have mage hand, so I'm just going to just be like,
We have to wait at least a half hour to frost it.
You've got to let it cool, or else the icing is just gonna melt right
It'll slip
off.
inside everywhere, yeah.
Why
You
am I so
actually-
invested in this cake? I think it's because it's, for Danica's mind, it's 9 o'clock in the evening and I really want cake now.
What flavored cake were you thinking of, Liliana?
I think we're just going super basic. I was just thinking of like a chocolate cake.
Okay, cool. You grab the cake. It smells like cake, but it doesn't feel hot, even like just getting near it.
Oh, I'm just kind of like, because I have it like in midair holding it with mage hand, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
it's not hot.
Then frost it.
Oh, shit, okay.
While they're frosting the cake, just for the fuck of it, I'd like to ritually cast Identify on the cake.
You can ritually identify.
Pen is
Look, this is
so
entirely
suspicious.
fair, right? Because we're gonna end up having drug cake, and we're just gonna end up going on like a fucking sub journey through Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
It's how the Nine Hells got the recipe for that pie. It originated from cake.
Y'all check this fucking weed pie.
I would like, yes, I identify the cake.
Cool. You get conjuration magic from it.
This is a magically baked cake.
It is a cake. You get the idea that if you eat this cake, you will be cured of all diseases, poison, become immune to poison, and being frightened. And all saving throws are with advantage.
So how big is the
By the
cake?
time
It's cake size. 8 by
It's a fucking Heroes Feast cake?
Yeah, it's a Heroes Feast cake.
So what we gotta do is that everybody's gonna have just a little piece so we can make sure that we save some.
as you say that, you turn around to see the Echo fist fucking deep in the cake. There's frosting all over her face.
Lordy.
Well,
I can't control her.
Yeah, you create her.
No, that's a myth. She created herself. She has a mind of her own.
Pen's just
we're
doing
going to
this
address
still
that
motion.
eventually, but fuck it, you know.
Make perception checks anyway.
I would love
Run in
to.
Faerun.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
18. That was so low.
Perception is a 19.
That is a 26.
Oh, I have advantage on perception. Shit. That is a 19.
Okay, so if you got 19 or higher, you would notice for a second that Lottie's Echo, as she's kind of taking a bite, for like a couple seconds, she just kind of freezes and then like catches up to herself. It's almost like she glitched.
Like exactly what just happened to Alexa.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
It's like it literally just happened to you.
Can I
That's
feed a
really
piece?
stupid.
Can I force feed a piece of it to Ren?
Yes. Yes, you can. They're probably like, I don't know if they would like cake. I would assume they'd like cake.
I feel like they would like cake.
I feel like most people just like cake.
I give
Exactly.
them I make them have a bite to see if it's just the Echo.
It looks totally normal. You got an 18. You didn't notice shit.
And I force
Yeah,
feed.
that's true.
I'm not gonna eat it in case it's poisoned. I'm gonna
I'm
make
just
Ren eat it.
gonna I'm gonna bring Chandra up onto my arm and just grab a fork because I don't go in with my hands like a peasant. And I'll just be like, Chandra, darling, cake.
She kind of tears and
I would like
some
to smack Liliana's hand so that the cake is crushed into the mouth.
into
the
Sean.
mouth
Like
of
how
my
you're holding the
Fennec
cake?
box?
No, of you. So that it's just a...
Oh, because it's on a fork pointed
the
this
cake.
way at my Fennec
like
fox.
a piece of cake.
Oh, you're just gonna throw a piece of cake in my face?
Yeah, sure.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
I think you should have to try and hit my AC.
Okay. What would this... Would this just be an unarmed?
Improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
How much
unarmed
damage
attack.
does the cake do?
I feel like...
What's your
I feel like I'm gonna miss. Does a 22
literally-
hit?
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't have high AC actually.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up the cake and I'm not gonna like smash it against your face, but I'm gonna like pinch your cheek so that it opens up your mouth and I'm just gonna smack it. I'm gonna see
Chandra,
how
darling,
I'm gonna
lovely
see
to
how
face
eloquent you're attempting to be, and then I just fuck you over.
She just kind of like palms you in the forehead.
And I pick
It's
up a
like-
piece for myself and I just start eating it.
Mm. I mean, it's quite nice.
Are you just
But, I
making
mean-
it except for you.
I have to make sure it's not poisoned.
By
You
feeding it
identified
to
it.
me?
Pardon?
You identified it.
Yeah, but I rolled 1 less on that perception.
That's fair.
Just
You hear a whip, and you notice a teapot on the stove.
What flavor? Oh. What does it smell like?
What do you want it to smell like?
Very
What
herbal.
kind of tea?
Herbal.
So it smells kind of like a chamomile and a lavender mix.
We're definitely
You
in
look-
a magic house. It seems like this kitchen is just providing us with what we want.
there's an infinite hallway in the shitter. What tipped you off?
An
writing
infinite
that.
hallway in the shitter.
I think we
There's
should stay here.
You think we should or we shouldn't?
No, we should. Fuck everything else. I mean, we've got everything we need here.
I mean,
A
What about-
never-ending dungeon. Limitless food.
What about the rest of, mankind?
I do
What
believe we
about
might have
him?
another party member who is technically here but still hasn't physically shown up yet. Who might have a problem with that. Josh, where the
Hey.
fuck are you?
Hey, where's Josh?
I don't know. I'm still waiting on him to come in here.
Gwyn and Ren are currently in the shitter.
In the
Gwyn needed help. And Ren was the only one brave enough.
Maybe they're just cleaning up the rest of the.
No, I
The
like my idea.
Technically, it's still in the shitter.
They're making sure that that nobody's coming after us.
If I, pop open the cabinet above the kettle, is it like the cabinet from Scott Pilgrim versus the World with all the different teas in it?
Actually, no. You see that there is just one little box of tea, and it just says. Hold on.
I'm gonna
Get the
detect
exact-
magic in this
Yes,
kitchen.
it says the Melting Grove Tea Shop on it.
I'm gonna ritually
Melting
cast
Grove.
detect magic.
Tea shop. Hold on. That's a landmark.
What does the furniture in this apartment look like?
In there. It's out in Strata.
Oh shit.
Sorry, it's in Precipice.
Oh, it's in Precipice.
Yeah. You guys, that's where we started the campaign.
Yes.
So how'd that get here?
What does the furniture in this room look like?
Yeah. Sorry, you asked a question. What is the furniture? Weirdly modern.
But
Like,
I'm
this-
more like, is there a big couch?
Yeah, definitely. There's a big couch. There is. I had a picture of the layout from when we were playing it with the.
I remember the layout of it, but Lottie is going to fully stretch out like a cat taking a big stretch on the couch, and just lay there.
Sweet. Yeah, there's also a bed too in the other room. If you wanted to go on the actual bed.
Yeah, I'll take
Would you
the couch.
like some cake, love, or do you eat when she eats?
Well, I heard you say you wanted to hold on to it. I thought that was kind of unfair of her. So if everyone else wants to take a slice and I'll eat what's left.
I mean, feel free.
She will get a slice of cake.
Who's messaging stuff?
Me.
To who? I don't see any messages. Oh, you're texting me? No.
No.
I just
I'm
hear
posting
beeps.
the most recent Icewind Dale that I had yet to post.
Oh.
Coincidentally,
Just
Nightmare
opening up
Fuel is the
my
ones
bag.
taking so long.
Here, I have the. I don't want it in general. I have the old layout if you guys want it. Oh wait, is it in maps and notes? Might be. Oh yeah, it's maps and notes. Look at us being Oregon.
Very modern.
Yeah, weirdly modern.
I'd like to just snoop around the rest of the drawers to see if there's anything else from the other, like cities and such.
Right. Well, as you're snooping around the drawers, you notice that it actually seemed to have put like silverware and plates and things and everything that you could possibly like need to eat food. And there are like toiletries on the bed, even though now there's no bathroom, but there's like towels and things for you to actually live in this space for a little bit. It's as if a guest came to an apartment, and that's what it looks like. So now instead of the apartment staged for like a renter, what is it, a house showing, now it feels like you could actually live in here.
So, I'm
Granted,
getting the vibe
still weirdly modern.
that somehow the house is wanting us to stay here.
Is this smart house?
I think so.
This is certainly a smart house.
I mean, it's a valid option, right? Like, yeah, there's the rest of the stuff going on, but who are we to stop that? I mean, we didn't start it.
But I think that given that we're the only ones really capable of stopping it.
There's gotta be somebody else.
Yeah, but it's up to us to get them.
Shit.
This is a weird question. This is a weird question with a weird ability that I'm going to do, and I'm going to figure something out. Because it seems as if the house is responding to our thoughts and our wants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just kind of place my hand on, like, the kitchen counter so that I'm in contact with the house.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Interesting. Okay. You cast Detect Thoughts. You don't get anything.
Okay. So I get more
doesn't
that this
feel
house
like
would be
the house is-
enchanted, but not sentient.
Right. Correct.
I think Penelope would just go and hold a doorknob. Just think of like a location or of a person and see if that when she opens up the door, if that like room has changed.
So you do that with, we'll say, the bedroom. When you open the door, nothing has changed. It doesn't seem to work. It doesn't seem to respond in that way.
She'll close it.
Or
The house isn't that
they too
smart.
worth about.
House is
House
not
isn't
that smart.
I mean, how smart do you want it to be?
Well, it seems to know that what kind of sustenance we want.
I feel like that's like a fair, like, yeah.
Whoever wants, you can roll an Arcana check for me.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check.
I would
roll
love
it.
to roll an Arcana check.
Why is my Arcana
be
so
awful.
low? Why was that roll so low?
I have a +0.
I got a 13.
16.
24.
Lottie and Lily, you get the feeling that this is mainly a hero's feast type thing, that the food and things are appearing to serve you as part of the spell, rather than it being part of the house itself.
I feel like instead of this being this big elaborate thing, I think it's like one spell. Exactly one spell is going on.
And just to
Right.
provide the food.
That makes sense.
Yes.
So then, I don't know. Does Atlas even eat food? Is this a spell for him, or is this a spell because he knew somebody was going to be coming?
That
Gwen?
would be a question. for
Gwen? I'm gonna yell down the hall. Gwen, does Atlas eat food?
I'll say that he responds back. Yes. Sorry, let me do my best French accent. Yeah. We.
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 Oh.
We do eat the food.
Well, no, not necessarily you, but Atlas.
Sure, he is a Kalashtar, just like I am.
Alright, so it's most likely just for him. He doesn't know how to cook.
Well, he sounds like a busy man. He does a lot of research.
Not the typical man not to know how to cook.
You're right.
Oh, honestly true. It's very typical of a man to have studied years and years of arcane magic rather than learn how to cook.
It's what I'm saying. Like, he went through all of this trouble to enchant this room or the kitchen. Couldn't bother to learn how to cook an egg. I mean, it's not that hard.
It's really not difficult. I mean, admittedly, love, you do have a kitchen's assistant with you wherever you go.
You think she helps? Fuck no, she makes a massive mess. Gets flour everywhere.
So why can't you control her? I've seen her come out of you.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Is it, do you
She
just
kinda
not,
just
do you not have control of, like, is there something going on in your cognitive brain that you feel like you don't have control over yourself, and so that you don't have control over this echo that you produce?
You know, that's a very deep question right now that I don't know if I have the capacities to answer. But she just showed up one day and she's never really reminded me that much.
I feel like that's something to do with your psyche.
I feel like as you're providing this free therapy session, Lily just kind of walks, like, she doesn't take her eyes off of you. She just kind of walks over to the fridge, like, uses her foot to, like, prop open the fridge door and just see if there's any chilled alcohol in there.
Sure. Why the fuck not? Yeah. What are you thinking of exactly?
Oh,
Pass me the White Claw.
you're... First of all, if this is Lily going into the fridge, you're not getting a fucking White Claw. Like, you're talking about a bougie bitch Hollywood starlet.
Yeah,
I am looking for the champagne, baby.
You open the door and you see a fairly large bottle of champagne.
Oh yes, we're going to need this.
Nice champagne too.
Ooh, vintage. I didn't even know champagne could be vintage.
Once, I'm gonna just close the fridge door after she's gotten it out. I'm gonna then open it back up. In hopes for just some
For a
fucking,
White Claw.
like... No, for some, like, hard fucking scotch.
For an ivory paw.
I'm going for the
Legally
hard
distinct
stuff.
White Claw. Oh, the hard stuff.
Sorry, you guys were going in and out. What?
I'm gonna close the fridge door on her after she's gotten her alcohol. I'm gonna then open it up again and hope for the hard liquor.
Okay. Yeah, there's hard liquor shows up. You got some scotch. You got whatever you want. For I don't know what you were exactly hoping for, but
Scotch.
it's like most like direct.
And it is
What
also
it-
one single can of White Claw that I pull out for Lottie.
Oh, no. If we're getting this deep about my psyche, hand me the hard stuff.
I will hand you a bottle of vodka.
Cool, that's what I'm drinking right now, thanks.
I've got the scotch.
I just kind of walk over and I'm like pouring into a glass as I'm like talking to my fox.
I'm drinking
just
out
like-
the bottle.
Same.
You know, people tend to forget just exactly how potent champagne can be. There's a reason you only drink a small glass.
It's too bubbly. Makes me burp.
Who's going to judge you?
Sometimes
fair.
you want to feel the burn.
God, don't you ever. Okay, so I believe you were handing out a free therapy session.
No,
Oh,
I was
shit.
just saying, as it is that I think that you probably just don't, you feel as if you don't have control over yourself, and so that your echo's just like that. You're projecting.
Maybe, I mean, maybe originally, but things have gotten better recently. And she's kind of been getting worse, so I'm not sure.
Your echo has a bowl of popcorn.
That's
Just eating.
fitting.
I remember that usually things like this, like multiple personalities, they come out in times of stress when you think that you need it. And so, depending on when, I don't have a psychology degree. I'm just
Are you
saying,
saying I have multiple personalities and I've quite literally manifested one into a physical being?
I don't know you, but I think that could be the case.
That sounds wild. Believable, but wild.
But I
Hmm.
think that either you're just a little shit and you haven't trained your echo, or your echo is a part of yourself.
Would you like me to find out?
Sure.
So because I've got a couple more casts of this left, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and detect thoughts on the echo.
Okay, cool. Good question. What would happen? I think you would get the sense that there's something there, but there's a weird block that you can't quite pin.
All you hear is the Let the Bodies Hit the Floor song.
They said the-
Something's got to give.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts on Lottie.
Oh god.
Cool. All right, Lottie, what you fucking think about?
What's your surface thoughts?
Currently, I have no idea what the fuck my echo is. She just showed up, and I'm just equally as confused as you are.
I would like to delve deeper.
What kind of save do I make?
Good question.
It's
That
definitely
is,
got to be a wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
And I'll
And
say,
at the same
I'll
time,
say while I do
because
it,
I think
that if you truly want to know, you'll have to allow this.
Oh, what?
I'm talking to Lottie.
Oh.
I'm gonna resist.
You're gonna resist.
I'll resist. Hang on, I gotta get my online dice roller pulled up.
And while this is happening, for storyline purposes, I'm going to say this is happening at the same time. I'm going to push farther into the echo.
Interesting. Ooh, okay. It said it's a wisdom save.
Sorry, Alexa. We interrupt your game to bring you Persona.
You guys do this a lot to me. So,
That's a 17.
you think that we're
Silvery
just-
barbs.
Oh, we're gonna die. Thoughts.
I feel like you're probably gonna succeed, but I really want this to work.
Nope, that's a 14.
You fail! Your 17 was my save.
I'll let Lottie you go first, and then Kira, I'll let you know what happened.
I don't know
So I think
what.
she is pushing for specifically the thoughts and such on the echo of what you were thinking when it had been first brought to light, what you feel every time that it comes into play when you think of all of the times that you can't control it.
Okay, so the first thing that you see is Lottie's first memory of the echo. You see her sitting on the rafters of some abandoned building, kind of just legs swinging down beneath her, and the echo just kind of shows up next to her and this is a very small, very young, maybe 12, 13-year-old Lottie. When the echo shows up and kind of just gives the facade of being a friend and someone to talk to. And so for the first couple of years, Lottie did not have like anybody at all other than the Echo, and she became like very dependent on her company. And then here recently, there's always been like a sense of shame with the Echo. You're not like you don't really see what's causing the shame, but you do see that like it kind of pains Lottie to look at the Echo sometimes. Like she feels like she knows why the Echo is there, almost like it's haunting her. Um, and here recently the Echo has been like glitching out and not like working properly. And at first they worked really well as a duo, and now it's like the Echo has completely gained a mind of its own.
But I can't pick up in your thoughts what the sense of shame is.
I mean, I feel like
I'm probing.
I think you would get a sense of shame. I don't think that Lottie really necessarily knows where that shame is coming from past what she said.
no, she 100% does.
Oh, she does? Oh, okay. Go for
Would you like to DM it to
Penelope.
me?
I would love to DM it to you.
Whispers!
it. Y'all, this spell is fucking broken. Okay.
It is.
So,
Hey, y'all, these whispers are brought to you by Campfire Stories D&D. Go ahead. Anybody who's been listening to this, go ahead and hop over to twitch.tv/Campfire Stories DND, youtube.com/Campfire Stories DND. If you guys want to see more of these games and catch them live.
Our
Yeah.
homebrewed one of us being in the 9 hells. Where
Yes.
we started with 0 equipment.
zero any.
0 anything. We had the clothes on our back and I didn't have an arm. So
Clothes on her back and got a pocket watch. We were all mad about it.
Yep.
How did Sade let her have a pocket watch and an axe? The fuck?
because I think well, the pocket watch I think was from their backstory because I think it was Kira had said that we all get what our magical focus is.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I think
Okay.
theirs is the pocket watch.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Because mine's my arm.
But I took their arcane focus away because I wasn't going to let them have spells during that portion.
I had to get off the wall first before I could get mine. Oh, these are
You
spoilers.
had to get off the
These are
wall.
spoilers. If you'd like to hear more about what had occurred, and
Spoiler!
go over to what was that? Twitch.tv/Campfire Stories.
Campfire Stories DND.
Twitch.tv/Campfire Stories DND. We're also going to be doing
so what
Strahd.
We're also doing Strahd.
I'm still waiting for the whispers.
I'm sorry. I it's a lot.
That's okay. We can move on to what I learned from
Yes.
the Echo.
So, the Echo, as you try to delve deeper, because I assume
Here we
your
go.
wisdom save is lower than 21.
It is lower than 21,
Okay.
so it will have made... Oh, you know what? Wait, do I have a first level? Oh, you're not the only one who can do it. Silvery Barbs.
That do?
I would love if it's worked
Very
for both of us of the first time they succeed and then we just like no, fuck you.
Which, by the way, because she knows what you're doing because she's doing the same thing, she's going to give you her Silvery Barbs advantage.
I give you my silvery bars.
Puts me.
These bitches.
What does it do? It makes me re-roll, right?
Reroll, take the lower number.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
It's. Cool. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that didn't work. So, as you attempt to delve deeper, you, again, are just hit by this.
Huh.
So, you hit this wall when you try to hit the surface thoughts. It's just something. It's kind of like when you. Okay. Take it back. The surface thoughts, I'll say, were actually just kind of this garbled mess that wasn't really anything coherent. It was kind of staticky and odd. You try to move past and you hit this wall. It shunts you back. And you look at the Echo. It stares at you, glitches, the face kind of contorts for a second, and then it comes back, and it's just back to eating its popcorn.
Oh.
Well, did you find anything out?
I think Pen's face,
She's
because you'd probably be like watching her face as she does all of this. It starts with like this cockiness of knowing that she's gotten through in your mind, and then there's like almost like kind of like the echo of there's a glitch of emotion that you can't quite place before it just goes neutral, like she's trying to hide her actual emotions.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can gauge your actual emotions?
Sure. I'm going to do that one. You'll probably beat that. That was real low.
Kira, I'll let you make an insight check.
Ooh.
With advantage.
That's a 25.
I got a 22.
my insights have advantage anyway.
What would it'd be like? It would be like a reaction. Here, I'll just message it to you.
Okay.
At 20.
Natural 20 for a 21.
Oh, damn. Okay, nice. So, when this echo stares at you, first things first, you are hit with, this is a threat. This is a threat not to go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Like, don't fucking touch this type threat. And you haven't seen this from this Echo or Lottie or anything before. You haven't gotten from that at all. It's very out of character.
So this seems like, from all the other times I've seen this Echo, this is different.
Correct. Very different. And it's only for a split, like maybe a second. And you also get this, like, from one glare, you get the feeling of, like, almost like someone blackmailing you. You know, when someone's fucking with you and someone's blackmailing you, that's the vibe. That's your natural 20. That's whatever.
Okay. Yup.
Sorry to derail whatever you had planned, Alexa. It's echo time.
It's echo time. I think
Okay.
Pen is gonna like get up from just kind of staring at Lottie. Just kind of gonna just nonchalantly go up to the echo, just kind of stare and see if she can like go for the popcorn that they manifested, but try and touch them. To see if like you can if they're tangible, if that makes sense.
See if the echo's tangible.
Yeah.
I think it is, right?
I think it is.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
Okay.
Ooh.
Um,
Because you can see if any spells are affecting it, right?
Yeah.
because we're casting Identify, I am gonna look into if it is corporeal or not. Hold on 1 second. I know
You learn
Yeah.
any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which one it is. You learn its properties and how to use it.
But if it's a creature, you learn.
Then, yeah, you learn if any spells are affecting it, and if so, which ones.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
That's definitely going to be the fun part.
Caitlin, if you find it before I do, let me put.
So it says the echo is magical, translucent. It has an AC and 1 hit point, but it doesn't say if it is corporeal.
So that's
I would assume so then, because it can be connected with.
That's what I was thinking.
sounds kind of like, with the 1 hit point, reminds me of a familiar.
Yeah.
So I'll stick with the yes, it can be touched and therefore you can cast Identify on it. You get the idea that this is an echo, first of all, it is not a spell, if I'm correct. It is like a ability that Caitlin has. However, you also get the feeling that it is being controlled.
By somebody other than Lottie?
That's a good point. Would it tell you that? I don't know. It probably would just say like being controlled by its owner, right? Or being controlled by.
It depends on, I think, the method of control.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it would be different between that which created it and that which is controlling it from somewhere else. But that's just me.
So, it's very vague, but specifically, if there is a spell affecting it, you learn what the spell is. So if there is, for instance, a dominate person or such, but if it is a possession almost, you may not know.
I don't think it would tell you what it is being controlled by, and even the fact that it is being controlled by something is probably also super vague. It's such a weird thing.
She'll kind of just...
I think they just say echo. It's to me, it's part of your like ability, Caitlin. So it's tough to.
It'd be a spell that you'd get a vague answer on it.
Yeah, that's I think is gonna go.
She'll stand up. She'll go back to sitting down with her scotch, and she'll just kind of sit there, just thinking to herself, trying to go over the puzzle in her head.
Sure. Weirdly, the description also talks about Dunamancy because it's from Wildmount, so I don't know if that would be a part of it, but that's all I got. Unrealized.
You know what else is from Wildmount? Echo.
What?
Thanks, Matthew.
The Echo Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay. I will walk up as well to this echo.
It looks at you just like curiously.
I think you need a reset. Some need a reset. And it seems like her voice is very much on like metronome tempo.
Right.
And it's melodic and it's like hypnotic. She's going to cast sleep on it. And it has 1 hit point, so there's no way it won't reach the hit point threshold.
Either sleep or disappear. However, where is Ren?
Ren? I think Ren and Gwyn are still out in the hallway.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they were in the shitter, right?
Yeah, they were in the shitter.
Yeah.
Gwyn needed help, and Ren was the only one brave enough.
Hold on 1 second. So, is Ren 30 feet from you guys, is the question.
How long was the hallway?
Well, if it depends on where they are.
You know what?
So, if they're... Yeah, they're probably within...
Evens odds. Let's luck check it.
Sure, yeah.
Odds, they are within 30 feet?
Odds, they are not.
Yeah.
Odds, they are not. Evens, they are.
I feel like
well, that is a 16, so they are.
Fuck.
They are within... Okay.
Yes.
I'll say that you didn't waste a spell slot on this because you know that for some reason... Actually, no, you probably wouldn't know about this because I don't think Ren's really told you about this. So,
wait, I feel like I might know.
I don't know what Ren's told you, and I'm not
Neither
gonna
do
tell
I.
you guys. So, it doesn't have an effect. But she just kind of stands there curiously, kind of like nodding off, but like she's fine. She gets up and goes to get some tea. That for some reason smells minty now.
I just look to Lottie. You like mint tea?
No, I fucking hate mint. Unless it's chocolate mint, right? That's different. Everybody likes
No, that's
chocolate mint.
worse.
No, mint by itself, it's awful.
Mint by itself reminds me of like brushing my teeth,
Exactly.
but mint chocolate's a bad combination.
Is this Danica speaking to me right now? Because we have
I
mad
fucking
beef.
I hate mint tea. Like I hate chocolate mint anything. I hate it.
Honestly, Danny, I'm with you.
I hate it.
No!
You're mixing brushing your teeth with chocolate. I fucking hate it.
I agree. If I'm having a mint, that's fine. Like
Yeah,
a mint
that's
candy, fine.
Not
Mint
mint
chocolate, no.
If I leave Olive Garden without my little chocolate mint, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Me too. Andy's mints are fucking bomb.
I had to give them to my sisters every time. Like if I put it in my mouth and it was chocolate mint, I would spit it out.
I saw when I was leaving work the other day, which I won't say where I work because we're recording, but they were selling after 8 advent calendars, and I was physically sick to my stomach.
That's fair.
After 8? What are those?
They're like chocolate mints. They're like chocolate, but with like a liquid mint.
Not after 8 the time, but like after you ate.
No, it's after 8 the time.
Oh, that's fucking bullshit then.
No, because you have them after like dinner time.
Yeah, that's why I thought like after you ate.
It's a pun, you see.
But no, I hate mint.
You know, I think one of these hours, I can't say one of these days because we might not be alive. I feel like you and I should have a chat just ourselves.
Okay, fair.
For what I found in your head that you probably don't want others to hear.
Oh god, yeah, no, we'll keep that to ourselves for now.
However, your echo's a bit sus.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, like, something's controlling it, and I don't think it's you.
It's definitely not me.
It's like, my first thought's Andromeda.
You guys are going to get message pings from Liliana. Basically, she's going to say whatever she says to one to the other. She's going to go, my biggest concern is that whatever's controlling this thing can hear what we're saying, can see what we're doing, and this thing is a threat. And I don't consider most things in life a threat.
Well, she's never attacked anyone, like, unless I have.
And that's how they've stayed this long.
Things are different. I've seen you walk around with this thing before. Hell, I've seen it perform on stage. It's glitching out.
Lottie, when did you first discover the glitching?
A few weeks ago. That's what brought me to Precipe. I'm not from there. I was hoping someone may know what was going on, or at least, like, if anyone knew another Echo, I could maybe discuss if they'd ever had any issues with them.
Have I heard of any other Echoes?
I'd say there's probably an Echo Knight or 2 in your guild.
And have any of them ever talked to me about glitching?
No. Pretty cool ability that you've always thought was really interesting, but it is very loyal to its owner, I guess. But it really feels more like a shadow when it's from them. like a reflection of themselves.
Every other echo that I've seen is not like yours. They're all shadows. They're echoes of the host. Yours, I think, somebody's using it as a host.
Basically, the clue is in the name. An echo is not supposed to have its own voice.
I mean, she's been with me for 10 years, if not longer.
How it was created is normal. The fact that somebody else is controlling it is not.
Can I try to dismiss the echo?
Sure.
Does it
Okay.
work?
It dismisses. Yeah.
Okay. That didn't
So
really make
there
me
is
feel better.
there is a certain kind of control over when it can be here and when it can't.
Unless the thing controlling it is still wanting to make it seem like they're not there.
Well, if it can hear us, then the cat's out of the bag. It's too late for that.
It definitely would have felt me trying to push into its mind.
What kind of vibe did you get from it?
Well, that's the strange thing, though, isn't it? I got nothing. It was too powerful for me to get in.
What's the chance it's Andromeda? It would make sense.
At this point, if it's not 0, might as well be 100.
But I'm not even from the area. I don't understand why Andromeda would pick me to fuck with like this. I've been in Precipice for like 3 days.
We're not exactly sure what Andromeda's motivations are.
We don't
That's
really know
fair.
what her reach is either.
Lottie, love.
Uh-huh.
We've been quite honest with each other as a group so far. So, I'll be honest with you. That thing turns on us. And I will strike it down.
If she turns on us, then I'll do it. It's not exactly hard to get rid of her.
She just will come back.
That's the issue. She can come back infinitely. I can vamp her in and out of existence all day, every day, and she keeps coming back.
The only
What I'm saying is
way
if things continue to change and you have less control.
they're going to kill you.
Good luck.
You do seem hearty. Sure, you'll be fine.
Perhaps
Hey, Liliana, this is like how much HP do you have?
Y'all are OP.
How much HP do I have? Wait,
Yeah.
current or max?
Max.
114.
Okay.
I'm being attacked by a fucking fly. Leave me alone.
I was
Not
just curious.
Why?
Why do you ask?
Well, you threatened to take me out, so I'm seeing like if I could take you out before you take me out. I think I could.
Respect.
You want to see me action surge after sneak attack? Because that's what I'm good at.
You're
I
not the only
think-
one who can action surge.
I think while we're here, while we're on this quest, perhaps seeing a way that we can either get the conscious out of the echo or maybe even being able to take the echo away permanently, because I do believe that was your subconscious creating something. A multiple personality of sorts.
At the mention of, like, taking away the echo permanently, Lottie gets really uncomfortable. Like, she doesn't say anything. She just kind of, like, shifts in her seat, like, kind of makes face.
I can understand that this is something that's been with you for a decade. But is it something
You're gonna
that
hear
you
a
want
message.
with you for the rest of your life?
Sorry, Danny, character name. You have like 7. It's hard to keep track.
Pen.
Pen is going to hear a message from Lily. I understand what you're saying. We cannot afford for her to be emotionally compromised right now. But I agree with you. If it comes down to it, we will do what we need to do.
I think you hear back in your head, knowing how it was created and why, I would rather get rid of it first before getting rid of her.
Great. But for now,
we eat cake.
use your bed. For now, use your bedside, Mana Love. Cake! Yes!
Look at this fucking fly.
Bro.
It's just fucking me. It won't leave me alone.
I don't know why
Fuck
Danny
off. Fuck
have
off,
no idea.
truly.
Hey,
I'm not
Danny,
scared of flies, but it's pissing me off.
So you all
I wonder if I can
You all-
catch it with tweezers.
go to bed. Ren and Gwyn, I assume, come back around this time. They share in the cake, which we can eventually come back to at the soon. But I want to get to your rest.
We long rest?
Do you long rest?
I'll fuck off. Genuinely. Fuck off. Sorry.
Let's hit that long rest button.
After Liliana has gone to bed, her threats make Lottie very uncomfortable, so I'm going to attempt to, hide myself in the apartment while I sleep.
You just see
So-
Pen watching you do this.
Hang on, let me make the stealth check, and then we'll see if you're still watching me.
Okay. Would this be a perception roll, or would this be my passive perception?
I'll say we're passive.
Okay.
I have advantage on this.
I feel like you're probably gonna...
You're going to bed.
Your stealth's pretty high.
What's my bonus? Plus 12. Holy shit.
Damn.
Damn.
That's a 30.
Mine was
Um,
27.
Damn.
Your passive is 27?
Correct.
Holy
I think
shit.
mine's 23.
Disgusting.
I've got
There.
expertise.
I got a thing I got
oh.
a magic item that gives me plus to my passive perception,
Oh,
and
I
I'm
have-
still only at 21.
I
also
have a
got
plus 15. So that's a 33.
So can't see you, 100%.
I'm in a
You
cupboard.
clear me by over 10. But you will see that she takes a note that she can't see you. Is ritual casting Tiny Hut.
I hope it unnerves you. You threatened my life.
No, I think 100% Lottie misinterpreted what she said. As she would take out the echo. Not you. Although I love the thought of you misinterpreting that.
Well, no,
It's
because
on brand.
even Penn took that as the only way to get rid of the echo is to get rid of Lottie.
Permanently, yeah.
Oh, what? No!
The
you
echo
guys
just
are-
comes back.
You guys are fucked up.
She can just summon the echo again.
But here's the thing: ever
Look,
since
you're
you guys have
talking to the two
adventured,
rogues.
Like
That's
we're
fair.
paranoid as fuck.
Ever since you've adventured, like even though it's been a short time that you've been adventuring with Liliana, she has ritual casted Tiny Hut every night. And this is a thing: she goes in, you don't. She is on her own.
Pen is gonna message into Lottie's mind before going to sleep of just the only way to move on from what happened is to let the echo go.
What if I don't deserve to move on?
I beg to differ.
Did you see everything?
Everything that was still there.
Then you'd know I don't deserve to move on.
Oh, if you saw half of what goes on in my mind. So trust me when I say that you do.
She won't respond again.
Um,
Oh, she's thinking on it.
so as you fall asleep, you hear a voice in your head.
What if I'm immune to sleep?
You
Fuck you.
long rest because you're not dreaming. You might have your own dreams, but you simply actually.
I am elf.
I don't think any of you dream.
I'm elf.
However, you do all hear a voice in your head, and it says, I can't reach you like I want to. But, and then it tells you each your own thing. It has your own message for you.
So sorry, that
no.
was I can't reach you like I used to.
I can't reach you like I forgot what I said.
Like I
I think you
want
said
to.
want
Oh, like
to.
I
Yeah.
want to.
Like I want to from here.
And then we all got whispers.
Yes, you did all get whispers. Do you want them spoken aloud,
No,
or would
I
you
want the whispers messaged.
Oh, we're all shady fuckers. We need this messaged.
I'm a little gremlin.
shall
But
send-
this is a great time to let all of you listeners know that there is a Curse of Strahd campaign in the works over at twitch.tv/Campfire Stories DND. It will be DM'd by our very own Josh,
Who plays
plays
Gwyn?
Gwyn.
On usually he's not here today, however.
Yeah, I miss him.
He could have just genuinely passed out in the hallway. Caitlin doesn't know.
It'll be
Hope
fine.
he's okay.
Until we learn that he's also in the dog kennel.
It's just like one of those Xbox achievements that says new kink unlocked.
Oh, it's not where I was going.
You went to the wrong person with that. For that not be where you were going.
No, I did?
No. I was talking to Danny.
God, you scared the shit out of me. I thought I said the wrong.
No.
I was so careful too, but I was like, I wouldn't doubt it. So I. These are things I do.
Haha, we cast anxiety.
I don't like this.
I don't either.
Oh. Hold on. I received a thing.
Oh, I hate this. Hate this 100%. Don't like. No like.
Oh. Okay.
Do we recognize the voice? Is this
Yes,
the Andromeda bitch?
it is definitely Andromeda.
The bitch.
Have all of you been visited by the bitch?
I have been
Unfortunately.
visited by the bitch. You know what she said to me? She says, haha, fuck you.
He is turning into the Swedish chef. I've been visited by the bitch.
by the bitch.
Oh my god. Is
The
your
pop.
guys as
Video-
bad as mine?
I don't know. Why don't you tell us?
Those are all fucked up.
She's trying to fuck with
It's
me.
a little fucked.
This was what I spent my afternoon doing, was figuring out what I was gonna say to you guys.
Because they're not here, can I know what Gwyn's was?
No! He doesn't know yours.
Yeah, but he's not here.
What's your point?
I'll be Gwyn in the process.
Perfect.
So I will learn what the dream was.
Yeah, that will happen. Quarter past. Not fucking happening.
Yeah, I can still try.
That's true. We respect the hustle. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight. Because I assume we'll play this on Thursday if we have time, and we'll pick up from there. And yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, be a bit of a quick episode today. A little bit of our